Why? Yeah, that's the new intro. I said it so fast that it sounded like complete and total gibberish. Anyway, besides that, obviously this video is about the events that transpired last. For starters, some pedophile bastard got me kicked out of my clan. My guild. Now, I don't really care about that guild because there were only a couple of people that I was fond of. And honestly, it was quite the inactive guild. But I'm not throwing shade in Homeland Security's direction because Warpaths and Frosty will always be my boys. Now, I changed my name quite obviously as displayed on the screen. I changed it to Majin Jaku. And now, Majin is Japanese for just a magical person. And Jaku is Japanese for pretty much any word that's like wicked. So I remember seeing nefarious, evil, that type of stuff, wickedness. So yeah, it just means magical man wicked. And my name before was Micro Wicked. So now, as you can see on the screen, I had like 5,700 dias. Now I'm talking to someone who I didn't even know was one of my friends because he's on a different account. And he called me out. He was like, "Oh, nice name change, Wicked." I was like, heck, they're already on to me. So I asked him how I'm supposed to create a guild. He didn't tell me. I just remembered that you have to go to the site. And so I typed it in at first and I was just going to do Gospel of Wealth. But then I was like, let's spice it up. Gotta get it looking extra snazzy. So I did some periods and some X's and some Z's and some underscores. But it turns out that the whole time, you're only allowed to use letters and spaces. You know, if you read the rules before you tried to participate or partake in something, a lot of the time you'll do better after you read the rules. It seems simple, but yep, definitely didn't apply that logic last night. So there used to be this guild run by a prominent player named Shokan. Now, Shokan was the leader of the Merchants Guild. The Merchants Guild is one of the original guilds to be formed in rucoy, and as implied, it's obviously a Merchants Guild. Now, Shokan of the Merchants Guild is a known scammer. You could try to say that I'm a scammer because of why I got kicked out of HLS. But nah, scamming a pedophile, taking 12 million gold from a pedophile is completely different from taking 52k worth of an item. Because in all reality, I would have only made 12 million gold off of that, off of what had happened. If you didn't see the screenshots, there's this local pedophile on rucoy. No one really likes him. If you just stop by NA4 and ask, they'll definitely tell you who it is. But yeah, so last night, the servers were down. There were only 3 servers in North America up. Normally, I'm pretty sure there's like 6 or 5. But yeah, it was pretty funny because in North America 4 is a server that is known for bigotry, racism, just overall toxicity and hatred. And they really do not like it when Spanish speakers come into their chat. And so the fact that NA4 was gone and they had to be on NA5, it was just so funny seeing people's reactions. Like, some people were dead ass saying shit like, I hate seeing languages that I can't read, and I'm just like, Bruh, it's Spanish. Out of all the languages, you're complaining about Spanish. Like, you're saying you can't read Spanish. Are you kidding me? Okay, you're gonna have a great time outside of our country. So, as I was saying before I rudely interrupted myself, Shokan was the old leader of the Merchants Guild, one of the first proprietors of rucoy guilds, and Shokan happens to have scammed a lot of people out of their money because the Merchants Guild disbanded with a lot of people's gold still in their guild banks. And the fact that my 2KK has not been returned, I mean, sure, it's only $2, but you also have to think about the fact that integrity, other people's gold was probably also taken. With the fact that it's only $2 being said, that doesn't change the fact that that's if I buy dias and sell the diamonds. And if I were to try to farm 2KK, realistically, it would take me about 8 hours or 12 hours because I'm farming Garg or farming Liz, and every drop is like 50k. So you can do the math. If I were to get a drop every 15 minutes, it would be pretty. At the end of the day, it wouldn't be worth it. So what I'm trying to say is, now that the new Merchants Guild has been disbanded, I created my own Merchants Guild. But it's not called the Merchants Guild, it's called the Gospel of Wealth. I am quite ecstatic and excited to introduce this new guild to rucoy. As a matter of fact, I am downloading Discord and going to be getting involved more in the rucoy community, I guess. I'd love if you guys who don't have guilds, or if you have guilds, left them or accepted invites or PM'd me. So if you want to join the Gospel of Wealth, just let me know. Yes, so what was the point of buying so many diamonds? Okay, story time. In real life, there's things you need to survive. There's just things that you need to survive, and then there's things that you need because they're items that are used daily. For example, plates, forks, and spoons. Now, sure, there's disposable versions, but there's generally no replacement for plates and silverware. I mean, you say, oh, bowls and chopsticks, but that's not what I mean. Those are still plates and forks. So, if we were just going to remove that aspect, I think there would be a time where people just don't know what to do. So, another item like that is shoes. Now, sure, humans aren't born with shoes on their feet, but there's obviously a reason why we wear shoes. I mean, for support, for comfort, so I don't step on a old broken beer bottle in that dark alley. Stuff like that, so I don't step on a stick outside and it punctures my foot. You need shoes. Well, in real life, I got some shoes, but I'm trying to go get some new ones. But then I thought about it, and I realized, why would I buy some shoes in real life when they don't have the ability to give me plus 50 levels worth of speed? And so I decided Air Maxes, Air Jordans, Adidas, Fubu, Fila, never heard of them. and I got my money, got on rucoy, and I bought Swift. Yep, that's right. So this is me pretty much going over the video that you're seeing right now, because on screen you're seeing me teleport to town 1 to town 2, switch servers. You're seeing me click on people's shops, PMing a bunch of people. That's because last night I stayed up from 11 to like 3:48 trying to sell 5,700 diamonds. Now, sure, it costs 900 to get a guild and 700 to name change, and I spent 600 on new cosmetics, but that overall left me with like 4,200 diamonds to sell, something along those lines. And sell them I did. Look at this interaction that's about to go on. This man scams me. He's about to scam me for... He's about to finesse me, and then he's literally gonna PM me after I finesse him back, but not even for like a come up, because he actually still got a deal. And he calls me a scammer. He's like just some stupid little kid. Imagine. I told him. He kept calling me a scammer. I was like, bro, go get your fucking calculator out and do the math, because this is literally less than what you offered. Like, I'm giving you more diamonds than I should be giving you right now. And he just couldn't recognize that he wasn't being scammed. He was being given like a hell of a good deal. Now, most people sell their diamonds for 16,000 gold a piece. But some people value their diamonds for even more. And that's ridiculous, because selling them at 15k a piece is like a discount. So I sold them at 15.5, and at some points I was just selling them at 15k a piece. So I was selling my dias. I met someone before named Death Show. He was offering me Swifts. Now, Swifts go for anywhere from like 56k to maybe 48k at the bottom range. So you know, I had some time ahead of me. I had some work cut out for me. Now, talking to this Death Show fella made me realize a couple of things about rucoy. So first of all, there's a diamond limit, an amount of diamonds that you can sell in a day. That had me blowed as fuck, because I literally stayed up until 3:48 in the fucking morning selling diamonds, only to find out once I got to the upper limits of selling diamonds that I was not going to be able to finish the diamond selling and purchase Swift boots. Now, it's quite obvious that today or tomorrow I'm going to be getting Swifts because I have enough gold. But just the fact that I was met by such a bullshit way of keeping me from succeeding, it was kind of flawed. Now, anyone in the comments, anyone, tell me why. Why is it that there's a diamond limit? If you're gonna spend your own money on diamonds, if you're going to be selling diamonds, why would there be a limit on the amount of diamonds you can sell? Is it because someone could just potentially fuck up the whole rucoy economy? But if it's really that deep to where someone would want to fuck up the whole rucoy economy, having a daily limit is actually not a viable way of stopping that from happening. Because I woke up this morning and I realized I could just switch accounts and I could have just sold the diamonds on another account. Now, I know that the daily limit is applicable to trades, but I could have just bought the diamonds on another account. I have like 700 diamonds on Micro Wicked or Majin. So, I don't know. Just weird. Overall, last night was a banger. It was a success. I made 41 million fucking gold. Well, I mean, I did spend like $50 on a virtual game, on a mobile game. Anyway, thanks for watching the video, guys. Leave a like and subs. Okay, 3, 2, 1. Dun 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Like and subscribe. If you don't, I'll be mad. Please leave a like and turn on post notifications. Dun, 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 dun.